Hi, I'm Mrs. Sicker, and I'm going to show you how to take the practice test. And this one's good for kindergarten and first grade. You're going to be taking the same test. So I'm going to start here on listening. I'm going to tap on listening test, select, and now I'm going to play. And if I hear it, I'm going to put I heard the sound. Well, I could hear that, so I'm going to touch heard the sound. Continue and begin test now. That's my dog.
Listen to the sentence. Choose the picture that matches the sentence. Every day, the cat plays with the ball.
Well, I see three pictures here. I'm going to pick the one of the cat playing with the ball. And you can see that after I pick it, I only have to touch it once. And when I see those dotted lines, I know it's correct. Then I'm going to go up to this arrow and put next.
Look at this classroom. Listen to the teacher. Follow the teacher's directions. Choose the book about animals. Put it on the table by the window.
So I had to scroll all the way to the bottom to see the three books. And I see here's a book on animals. And I'm going to put 2 fingers on my keyboard and drag one finger over until it lands in the little square. Then I put the arrow.
Listen to 2 students talking.
Art class was really fun today.
Yes, I really liked painting the picture of a flower.
Now, what did the girl paint? Choose the correct picture.
Remember, I only touch it once. She drew a picture of a flower. Then I'll put next.
Listen to a story about a family.
Papa came in from the garden. He saw the cooking pot. He tasted the soup. He said, "This is good, but carrots will make it better." So Papa added carrots. Joey came inside. He tasted the soup. He said, "This is good, but an onion will make it better." So Joey added an onion. Mia came home. She tasted the soup. She said, "This is good, but noodles will make it better." So Mia added noodles. Mama came into the kitchen. She tasted the soup. She said, "This is the best soup I've ever made."
Now, answer the questions. Put the pictures from the story in the correct order.
So here's Papa with his carrots. So I push both fingers down and then I drag one of the fingers until I get it to the very first thing because he was the first person in the story. Second, we had the onion. I'm going to put that using 2 fingers. I'm going to drag it down until it stays there. And the last one is Mama deciding that the soup tastes good. Okay, and I'm at the end of the test, so I am going to push end test. And that is the example of the listening test. Now, we're going to go on to another section of the test. And this shows me that everything's completed, because if something wasn't completed, it'd have a triangle, a yellow triangle in it, I believe. I'll leave one on the next test and I'll show you. And at the very end, if it's completed, you submit it. If you have a triangle, you can tap on the triangle and go back and finish it. Log out, and then you have to log back in. I will go ahead and show you the next test. So this next test is going to be, let's see what our options are. I will go back to the first grade, and remember, it's the same test for first and second. We'll do the speaking test. So this is really important that you have the right microphone, and you have to have the microphone, the earphones that have a microphone with it. Or you can do it with just the computer if the room is quiet. I hear the sound, so I'm going to put I heard the sound and continue. And now I have to say my name. And you got to allow the microphone. Mrs. Segura. I tap on the microphone again, then I can play it back. You only tap on the microphone once. If you tap on it twice, you will erase what you said. Mrs. Segura. Excellent. So I could hear it. So I'll put I heard my recording and it checks up here in the corner. And then I'm going to continue. Now I'm going to begin my test. And I'm going to leave one not done so I could show you what it looks like.
Look at the picture. Answer the questions.
What is the teacher doing?
So now I'm going to hit the microphone. I'm going to talk, and then I'll hit it again to stop it, and then I'll play it back. The teacher is giving the boy a book. Now I can check my work. The teacher is giving the boy a book. It's important that you restate the question when you answer. And remember, I'm going to skip one.
Look at the picture on the wall. What is in the picture?
So this time, I'm going to skip this one because I want to show you what it looks like.
What is the student sitting at the middle of the table doing?
Well, when I look at the middle of the table, I see a boy writing. The boy in the middle of the table is writing. The boy in the middle of the table is writing. It's really important that you talk loud and clear.
It is almost time for lunch. What will happen next?
Well, I see this boy at the front of the line here, so I think that he's starting to line up for lunch. Or maybe he'll wash his hands. Yeah, this says, the recording you made must be poor quality. Please review it. So I know I need to redo it. The boy, oh, I didn't like what I said, so I'm going to say it again. I think they will wash their hands and line up for lunch. I think they will wash their hands and line up for lunch. Okay, that sounded good.
Look at the picture. Answer the question.
Let's go to the playground. There are many strange things at this playground. Look, there's a frog swinging on the swings. What else do you see? Tell me at least 2 more silly things about this playground.
Look at the picture. Tell at least 2 silly things about this picture.
2 silly things I see in this picture is a flower that has sunglasses and a boy playing soccer with a box. So that's 2 things. There's, of course, more than just 2 things that are silly, but you can pick any 2 things you want. I'm going to play it back. 2 silly things I see in this picture is a flower that has sunglasses and a boy playing soccer with a box. So that's 2 things. There's, of course, more than just 2 things that are silly, but you can pick any.
Watch the teacher. Then you will explain what happened. Hi, class. Today, we are going to see what happens when we put a white flower in a cup of colored water. I have some water, purple food coloring, and a white flower. Now watch. First, put the food coloring in the water. Second, put the flower in the water. Third, wait overnight. Look, the white flower is now purple.
Can you tell me what just happened?
Now, tell the student what the teacher did. Start from the beginning. Use the pictures to help you.
Oh, I had to scroll down to find the microphone. Okay. First, the teacher puts some water in a cup and puts some purple dye in the water. Next, she put a white flower in the cup of dyed water. She waited overnight, and the next day, the white flower turned purple. First, the teacher puts some water in a cup and puts some purple dye in the water. Next, she put a white flower in the cup of dyed water. She waited overnight, and the next day, the white flower turned purple. Okay, I'm at the end of the test. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Let's see what happens, because remember, I skipped one. Oh, see this? It says this symbol indicates unanswered items. So I can touch just on that one item, re-answer it, and then submit the test. So I'm going to tap on it and see what happens.
Look at the picture. Answer the questions.
Look at the picture on the wall. What is in the picture?
So now I'm going to look at that picture. I see a flower on the wall, and it's a sunny day, and there's blue skies with clouds in the sky. I see a flower on the wall, and it's a sunny day, and there's blue skies with clouds in the sky. Okay, so now we're done with the test. So I'm going to go to end test. Yes. And I could submit the test. I could see it's completely done. So now we've done 2 tests. I'm going to have to sign back in. We've done the listening and the speaking. Next, we have the reading and the writing test. Going back to our first grade. And I'm doing the reading test next. I'm going to listen to the sound again. I heard the sound. Continue. Begin test.
Listen to the teacher and read along.
The rabbit hopped away. Choose the word rabbit in the sentence.
Okay, so I had to scroll to the bottom. Now I'm going to tap on the word rabbit. Notice how you get a line around rabbit, and then I'm going to go up to the corner and go next.
Read about Mr. Bear. Move the things Mr. Bear needs to the picture. Follow the directions.
Okay, so I'm going to read this to myself. It is a hot and sunny day outside today. Mr. Bear is going to swim in the pool. He needs his sunglasses, flippers, and a hat. So I'm going to get his sunglasses, flippers. So I push down, drag until it turns the little box blue, and a hat. Push down. Remember, you can use 2 fingers. If one's always pushing down, the other can drag it. There we go. Going to my arrow.
Read about how to cook pumpkin seeds. Then answer the question.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read. And I could scroll this down here. It says, do you like to eat healthy snacks? Try eating pumpkin seeds. It is easy. First, ask an adult to cut off the top of the pumpkin. Second, you can pull the seeds from the pumpkin. Then spread the seeds on a baking sheet. Next, put salt and pepper on the seeds. Finally, ask an adult to put them in the oven to bake. When they are done, you have a good, healthy snack. So the question here says, I got to move my picture to the other side. Sorry. How do you get the cheese? How do you get the seeds? Choose the correct picture. There we go. So as I mark it, notice that I only tap it once until I get those little lines. Okay. Put the sentences in the correct order. Put salt and pepper on the seeds, spread the seeds, have an adult put the seeds in the oven. So I would spread the seeds first. So I'm using 2 fingers to drag. Put salt and pepper on the seeds next. 2 fingers, drag. And put 2 fingers and have an adult help is the last thing. Notice how the little square gets blue. It means it's ready.
Read about animals, then answer the questions.
Okay, I'm going to move my picture to the other side. Okay. Animals must protect themselves from danger. Some animals change colors. Some animals have sharp teeth. Some animals have hard shells on the outside of their bodies. When a turtle sees danger, it puts a body into its shell. An armadillo is different. When it is scared, it rolls up in a ball. The hard plates on its back make a shield so the other animals cannot hurt it. So I just put my picture on the other side. Maybe I could just put my picture away. What does the armadillo do when it's scared? It rolls up into a ball. And I actually found that in the text. And I'm going to put next. Choose the word that means to keep safe. Is it protect, scared, or danger? Well, I'm going to touch on the circle. And you see how it darkens it? That's all I need to do. I'll put next, and I think I'm at the end of the test. So I'm going to end test. Yes. And we have 1 section left, is the writing section. Submit my test. Yes. Log out. And I'm going to log back in one more time. And we will take the writing test. We will listen to the sound again to make sure we can hear it. Writing test. Select. And I hear the sound. And if it's too loud and hurts your ears, let your teacher know. Begin the test. It's very important that you hear it, though.
Move the letter to complete the word. Bear.
So I have to scroll down. I have a touch screen, so I'm just using my finger on the screen. So I'm going to drag the bear down because I can hear B in front. Next one.
Move the letters to make the word and. The boy has a pencil and a book.
So I'm going to
And.
put 2 fingers on the A, on the N, and on the D because that spells and. Go to next.
Move the words to make the sentence. They have 5 blocks.
I'm going to drag the half down. Remember, 2 fingers on the keyboard. There you go. And I'm going to go next. And I believe we are done. So I'm going to end the test. So that is how to take the ELPA 21. This is the ELPA 21 practice for kinder and first grade. Good luck.